What is up, guys? We are back here in the garage, just about ready to start assembling our K24 engine. As you can see here, we actually, last time we were here, we cleaned everything up. Everything, we had it pressure washed everything. We went ahead and cleaned the pistons, all the crud that was built up on it, the cylinder walls and everything, and we went ahead and painted it with a high temp VHT. I believe that's a flat black. Yeah, looks like flat black, but it came out really nice. Jericho did decide to paint it, obviously. So, okay, what we got to do now is we got to pretty much clean the surface. We did get the head back from Machine Shop, and I will be showing you that here shortly. Jericho is actually on the side of the house right now, and he's starting to prep the engine bay a little bit. Let's go over here and see what he's doing.
I know something safer.
Well, what's up, Jericho? What are you doing?
Bending over in front of my car.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, starting to fill in a lot of the holes and stuff with some light body filler. He went ahead and actually sanded the whole inside. You can see it already looks primered, but actually is not yet. So he will be primering this tonight. And like I said, we will be assembling the motor. So I still have not seen that cylinder head since it got back from the machine shop. So would you be able to show us?
Yeah.
Please. Okay, let's go back to the garage. And there she is. They did a wonderful job on cleaning it and machining it as well. See, there's not all that carbon buildup like there was before. Let's see if I can pull up a picture from the previous video. You know what? I forgot to check the condition of the... Ooh. Wow, that is really caked up under there in the valves. But should be okay. If we need to replace them, we'll... So, yeah, all they pretty much did was just a basic rebuild, just like an everyday like overhaul of the head. Nothing fancy, no porting, no. We didn't change the valves; those are still the original valves. They did do a, I believe it was a three angle valve job. What kind of valve job did they do? How many? Three?
3 angle.
Yeah, 3 angle. 3 angle valve job. They resurfaced our head. You can see it's very clean now. They replaced our seals. They checked our guides. Everything was good. Everything was within spec. So we're pretty much good to go on this head. Good to go or good to blow. Whatever comes first. We did receive a few other parts. We did get our performance uprated flywheel bolts. We did get our ethanol content sensor and the fittings as well. The dash 6 fittings for it. So a little bonus. We also did get a timing chain set for it. It is a budget timing chain set. I know some people are going to be like, why didn't you go with the Honda original? Well,
We gotta see.
Yeah, we just got to see. And
K20 pump is on its way.
oh, that's right. And Jericho did finally decide to go with the K20 pump.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that when that gets here. It should be here within the next few days. Or so then.
Tomorrow. Sorry.
Right. We did get, I'm going to call them ARP style head bolts.
Yes.
Who makes that?
Power Pro.
Power Pro.
So we're gonna test that out and see how that goes.
Okay. And where did we purchase those from?
A1 Motorsports in Artesia. Also, borderline Cerritos. So check out Jason. He hooked it up and helped us out with it.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely contact him. If definitely on a full-on budget K build, he definitely has everything to accommodate you on that. Just like our ASP. Did we get ASP from him?
No, I went straight to ASP.
That was straight through ASP? Okay. Cool. And then just everything else, I guess.
As per your request,
Oh.
assembly lube.
Assembly lube.
Well, no, you didn't request that. You wanted this one.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, Luke ass. Okay. Assembly lube. Okay.
We'll
Cool.
try both. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? We'll mix them up. Maybe it'll go faster. Okay, so the task for tonight is to pretty much clean up the surface on here. So we got a little bit of masking tape on it still, but clean up the surface as much as we can on here. Put in our head studs and throw the head on and replace the gasket. We did get a Honda OEM gasket. We did, all of our gaskets are actually Honda.
OEM.
So I know those work great. So cool. Well, let's get started. Alright, what we're going to do first is actually just kind of clean up the top of the block, and what we're going to be using is a block sander and 1000 grit sandpaper. So go ahead. You do the honors. You do the honors. There we go. Just to kind of get some of that crud off the deck of the block there. Okay, we got the deck of the block all cleaned up with that sandpaper. It's all dusted off. We went ahead and blew out all the head bolt holes just to make sure we didn't have any debris in them. Okay, and then I'm going to open these up and clean them up good. They didn't seem to come with any type of, I guess you could say, instructions, so we're just going to follow ARP's instructions, and that would be putting the final torque at 80 pounds, 3 steps, 80 pounds, following the factory torque sequence. This one did come with a torque lube as well, just like an ARP, but instead of it being grease, this looks more like a liquid Torco. So yeah, let me go ahead and get these all nice and cleaned up, and because they look all too oily. You want to kind of have them really clean, so that way no debris or anything will stick onto it before you insert into the threading. It is also a good idea to sometimes actually run like a thread chaser through it, but I think we'll be okay. If it feels funny, then we'll go ahead and remove it. So let me open these up and let me get them all cleaned up.
How do you wash it?
All right, guys, we got some warm just dish soap water in there in our Santa Claus tin right here. So Merry Christmas. Go ahead and drop those on in there. And then what we'll do is go ahead and grab the sponge and start just scrubbing them up. What we're doing ultimately is just removing all the packing oil off of it. Kind of just want them as clean as possible before putting them in. I know some people just get them out of the box and just slap them in, right?
Yep. Guilty.
You're guilty of that? Okay. So yeah, we'll go just give them a nice little scrub down, dry them up really good, and then start installing them. Rad.
Cool. How many of this? 16?
16. See, what is that stuff right there? See that orange stuff?
I think that's the Bondo.
Oh, is that from your hands?
Yeah. It's gone.
Alright.
It's like washing dishes.
Alright, guys, so we got our head studs and the nuts and washers all washed off and clean. I'm going to go ahead and be applying some of this Torco lubricant right here to the threads. I only did just 2 of them real quick, and pretty much want to cover the entire threading, not just a strip. We just want to make sure it's all there. Jericho did look up the actual, I guess, torque spec for this brand of head stud, and they're actually saying 85, so it's 5 pounds more than an ARP. So I guess they're just trying to flaunt that they're that much stronger, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. So what we're going to want to do after we lubricate these and insert them into the block, we're going to want to tighten them by hand. We don't want to blast them down or anything. I know there is an Allen fitting on the top. What we can probably do is just put an Allen on the top and just make sure just a little bit, like a hair more snug than hand tight, just for good measure, but not over tighten them. So and then there are some forums that do say to torque them to, what they say, 10 pounds, 10 foot-pounds.
10 foot-pounds at first.
Yeah, but nah, we're gonna go with the ARP style on that. And they were on the forum, they were talking about ARP brand. So I already got this one all lubed up and ready to go. So we'll go ahead and put her there. Very nice. Ooh.
Getting some head. Getting some head.
What are you getting some head over there?
I'm getting a cylinder head.
Oh, cylinder head, yeah. Gross. Oh, these are going in nice and easy too. I like that. We'll go all the way down.
Are you not gonna run out?
No, we're okay.
Okay. That's a little tube, so I was like,
All right, now that we got all our head studs in, I'm just gonna get the 5mm Allen for the top and just lightly, just to make sure it's sat all the way down. I don't want, yeah, it's good. Not too tight. That one went just a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 One more time. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Right now we can put the head gasket on already and lay the head on, man.
Nice.
Cool. Let's do it. Original. Now which way does this thing go, right?
Wow.
Is that correct? That looks correct. That looks right. Right?
Right on.
All right, cool. So I know there's markings for it for top dead center, but I just want to make sure that let's just leave it like that. I'll trust the markings this time. So head time.
Ooh.
There it is.
That's so nice.
Looks good, huh? Real good.
Beautiful.
Nice. Cool. We got a little stud sticking up right here. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is put some of that lubricant on there, also on the washers and the nut itself, and start torquing her down. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Torque time.
Alrighty. So.
Yeah, 45. We're gonna do it in 3 steps. 45, 65, 85. See how that goes.
Alright.
So number 3. We already marked the head and the torque sequence. Number 5 right here. 9.
Last one.
Last one for the first.
For the first.
Yeah, for the first step. 10. Cool. All right, well, let's get them all. Get the last 2 steps on there, and be right back with you.
Wait.
What happened?
We gotta show the last one.
Okay, the last one. So we're on 85 foot-pounds right now, going on to number 10. So I'm going to hold that down there. Cool. Ooh. There it is. All torqued down with our, what are these called again?
Power Pro.
Power Pro.
Wow, those valves are nice. Power Pro head studs.
Okay, are they all clean in there?
Yeah, well, nice.
Cool. Now, time to get the cams on then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get these
Those nasty things on.
nasty things on. It's alright.
Look nasty.
It's alright.
Look at that. We got the cams in already. We already put some assembly lube in the journals right here. And just about ready to torque down the cam caps. So I gotta actually look that up because I don't remember or ever knew what they were supposed to be torqued to. So I remember on the old Hondas we used to just torque it to hand tight. So cool. Let me look that up and then get. Oh, that one's not going down. That thing spun all the way. It should have spun. Might be because this is a little off right here. There you go. Cool. All right, let me look up that torque spec.
The mad scientist was able to do the big torquing. He left the baby torquing for me.
Yeah. Big guy, big torque.
Yeah.
Little guy, little torque. Okay.
I
So
couldn't handle the...
this one we're not going to actually... This cap we're not going to torque. This is actually the last one to torque.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave that one untorqued right now because we got to replace the little guide for the chain that goes on the top. So no point in torquing that down right now.
First we got this.
And then we're going to go ahead and torque these little guys though, the 10 millimeters. At, what did I say again? Was it 104 inch pounds? 104 inch pounds. So that's about 8.7 foot pounds. But we're going to use our torque. I don't like using the big foot pound half-inch drive on these little caps. You never get a nice snap on the torque, so we just went to inch pounds and just convert it.
It's scary because it'll snap.
Yeah, it'll snap.
Yeah, we gotta drill it out.
Yeah, we gotta take it all apart again. No, thank you. No, thank you. Look at that, dude. It's awesome.
You excited?
Yeah? Heck yeah, dude. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna actually try to clear this with a high temperature clear after we're all done here, just to see what it does. This, we are gonna scrape off after we're done. Don't worry about it. I know people are probably saying, you need to have this a clean surface. You need to have a clean surface right here before you put that.
Who says that?
Thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to get into people's minds, you know. I'm good at that. Some people say I'm a mind reader. Don't forget this one. That's 104?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose mind you reading now?
I don't know. I haven't heard any good ideas out there lately, so no need to dip into people's minds. So cool. I'm gonna probably just coat it with some of that assembly loop. Get rid of some of that surface rust. That was just surface rust. It'll come off. Cool. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty much assembled.
Yes.
More or less. I mean,
just gotta put this on.
well, we gotta wait for our pump.
Mm-hmm.
Our pump and chain set. I think the chain's already here, right? The little chain.
The little one's here.
Okay.
The pump is arriving tomorrow again.
Okay. We can change all this stuff out for the new stuff. RSX Type S oil pump. Get rid of that nasty balance shafts. And put our chain on, and dude, it's together, man.
Yeah.
It's together. So anyway, let's get the clear out and just hit this side and see what it looks like. And there we go, guys. Okay, we went ahead and hit it with the VHT gloss clear, and it looks pretty cool like that. I mean, right now I already pretty much hit it with about three to four coats, so it's pretty much almost dry. So it's gonna dry like that. So shiny. You like that?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Cool. Almost so much clear in there. Almost covered up the. There we go. The K24. Cool. So I guess we're gonna end it here for now. Like I said, we're waiting for our oil pump to come in, and like once again, we already have our oil pump chain and guide. We do have our whole chain set. So that's pretty much just the oil pump, and then we can put pretty much our motor together, our long block together. And we just got to start figuring out what we're going to do about the oil pan. Maybe I'm going to look online, see if we can find some sort of a cost-effective way into baffling it, and also into our valve cover. We need to get that thing cleaned up and figure out some sort of extra ventilation system on that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the motor. Then we can start building our MazWorks manifold, which should not take too long to do. Yeah, I know. Huh? We always say that. Huh? We always say that, but that is like cut and dry. So it's just a log.
Yeah.
So there's no funky angles to it or anything like that. So hopefully, but everything went pretty smooth. We do have all these all torqued up here, except for this one because we need to replace this when we put the chain on. We do have the new sprocket for it. We were told by other people that it would probably be a good idea to replace the VVT sprocket, but we're just gonna rock that. It's okay. If we have problems with it later on, we'll replace it. But until then, we'll just keep it. So right now we're gonna throw Donkey on there, just for the night. Front, it's not gonna sit down because of those ones are still standing up. These ones.
No, it's okay.
They're still up. So
Just cover it.
yeah, just cover her up. Cool. Yeah, that really throws it off. That really makes it look gross. So you know what? Let me see what people think. Should we blacken out? Well, not this one. Well, the new one when we clean it out. Should we go with a black wrinkle coat, or should we go with the good old red wrinkle? If you have any suggestions, leave any comments below. Right after you leave your hate. Just go ahead and leave that first and then leave your comment. So
yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that because the oil, or not the oil, but the lube, it doesn't even matter.
no, just leave it on just to kind of protect it. It's okay. Just kind of protect it. I don't want any mice coming in here and mess up the timing. See our front cover right there too is also glossy. This looks kind of funny. It's still drying. It's real thick. Cool, man. Well, home stretch.
Yep.
Home stretch. Other things I don't think we've mentioned that we've gotten either is we do have our universal adapter harness that we'll be using with our RSX harness that we will be going through. So this pretty much will allow you to install these type of motors in any type of chassis and run it on its own standalone type of wiring harness. And all the final piece we need is the Honda. Right, that is the final piece. And other than that, I believe we should the clutch disc.
That's easy.
Yeah, the clutch disc is easy. I know. Never
drive
thought we'd say that, but and the which one?
Drive shaft.
No, in the drive shaft. Okay.
That's gonna go.
Right, but as far as firing it up, right, Honda. So very cool, which should be coming soon. Right, it's already February. We're almost in the middle of February. We're moving towards the middle of February.
Yeah, remember we changed it to March, realistic. So
yeah,
hopefully before March 9.
Yeah, before the 9th. We do have that event that Jericho wants to attend in March.
I don't know. We might just attend, but not bring the Starion.
No, we're gonna work. We're gonna work to bring Starion, for sure. Oh man, come a long way. Come a long way. And then after this one, we got other car, mystery car on the side. Excellent.
Cool.
All right, man. Well, everybody have a good night. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Leave any comments you have below. Or
let your hate flow.
Let that hate flow. And let us know what you guys think. All right. Have a good one.